Oh my god, my voice is actually ruined. I ruined my voice. Holy shit. Oh, I need some water. Oh, I need some water. I'm scared now. Hey guys, Bingus Breaker here. We're finally doing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. I know it's been like a month and a half. I just haven't got around to it because I've been a procrastinator. So I've kind of just had to force myself today. I just decided today is the day I'm gonna make the Part 2. And honestly, if I'm speaking about the game, I can't even remember what happened in the last video. I think we were doing some poetry and then we were sent off to home. But if you're watching, there's no problem because I'm assuming you watched part 1 already. So this time though, I will make the video a little more interesting. I've been practicing my feminine voice. Not really, I haven't, but we're gonna use that feminine voice, that so-called feminine voice, for my characters. Okay. All right. We had like 4 characters. I don't even remember their names. One was like Suki, right? Sorry, I speak so much. I should just get into it. Let's choose romance. Sunny, no, romance. What's romantic? A waterfall, a starscape. We'll choose. Okay, it's romantic. I don't know what starscape is, but it sounds nice. And then disaster strikes and a crimson shiny jump up anime explodes all over me. I don't know what I'm saying. And then we got desire, Doki Doki. I'm just selecting random stuff at this point. Did I already select tragedy? Oh man, I'm brain dead. My memory is failing me lately. Okay, now we'll select some more peaceful things. Puppy, bunny. Where's the next animal? Okay, we'll just choose philosophy, games, music, joy, love, happiness, kitty. There we go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bing. Whoa, that didn't come out correct. But anyway, so her name is Sayori, right? Okay. Let's do that again. Hi. Oh. Hi. Hi, Bing. Okay, we're not gonna take it serious though. So we're gonna give her maybe a high-pitched voice. Hi, Bingus. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Growlo, growlo. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple.
If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So whether you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option. I'll give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I'm sorry. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Bingus to let me borrow some money! That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that,
I feel like that voice is too... She's gotta have a more reluctant and shy, quiet voice. Hold on. We gotta do some testing here.
Frankly, after pulling mysterious little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Did
I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. Ooh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you.
I think I forgot what my original voice for Sayori was.
There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh, what was that? What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Shit. I don't know. Who do I... Shit, what voice do I give her? So she's like the tsundere type? But, oh, I feel like I've already used up my tsundere voice. It's more like... Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh. No. Well, I don't think I can go any higher or lower. I mean, I can go lower. What the hell am I saying? I don't think I can go any higher though.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite.
So good.
Mmm. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite off her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is
chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. Did you seriously just do that?
A mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Whoa, that came out wrong. I put too much into that.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. No, sorry.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. I have to give her the most normal, average voice, female voice ever. But I don't think... I'm literally pushing my limits right now of what I can do. I can't do so many variations. It's kind of hard. But we'll have to try. I have to try.
Sorry. 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 I'm super sorry. I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was just study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That's so cool, bro. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bingus.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Okay, whatever. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Bingus!
Sayori suddenly opens up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies?
Oh, supplies? What for?
Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Bingus to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Oh, I didn't even read that.
See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Bingus?
Yup, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips along the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do poetry performance.
Performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Okay. That sounds kind of dull.
Yes, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah, I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Bingus, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission? Eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forget I had in me. The two of us entered the classroom. Oh my god, I can't speak. This voice impression is taking a toll on the way I'm talking right now. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color!
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Wow.
You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts! Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Oh!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. You know what else is good? I should find you some ice.
Bingus!
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do too.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Oh, I pat Sayori, sorry. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah! Sorry, I forgot. Ah, yay!
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings!
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Bingus. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing up on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying. Ah! And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even if it wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Bingus! I don't think you realize it, but you always think about other people. Even after all these years.
Cause I think my voice is giving up. I don't think I can keep doing her voice. I need some water, hold on. Good thing I have a bottle of water here. Awesome. Good thing I have the AC turned on today because it is 36 degrees. Can you believe that? That is bloody hot. Yesterday we got like a record for Canada's hottest, I don't know, summer day in July. It was 37 yesterday. It is burning hot. My God, does it feel good with the AC. I don't even know how my dog survived yesterday. Honestly, I'm kind of hungry. I didn't eat any breakfast or lunch today. I have a jar of peanut butter here. Should I eat this, guys? I got planters. Wait, I don't even have a spoon. Never mind. Don't question why I just have a jar of peanut butter on my desk. But dang, I should get something to eat. But I'm already in the middle of a recording session, so I'm just gonna continue. I'll eat after. So now that I'm done with my little chit chat, my little break, so I recover my voice, we're gonna continue here.
You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Bingus. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Man, she's not glad. She wants more. You already know she wants more. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sorry, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Hee!
Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh, I have it, right?
Sayori frantically glances around herself. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here because I knew your dumbass would forget. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Bingus.
Well, Sayori, is a bit of a dumbass. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I mean an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Yes, I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, I need a break from Sayori's voice. My throat is dying. We're gonna do Monica because she has the most relaxed voice out of them all.
Hi again, Bingus. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share that? Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. It's silent.
All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No,
don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. No noise, it won't stop. Vibrating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. What the? Why did you have to... Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that in here we can see it's getting a little dark, and what we associate dark with is math, sine, cosine, tangent. It is literally genius. Monica is a poetic genius. Okay, anyways. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless point of meaningless. Damn. Someone's depressed. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I'm kind of playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short makes it feel like they are trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when it might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Guys, I can't. Even Monica's voice is giving up. I can't. The more I speak, the harder it gets. Oh my god. And I'm feeling the hunger now too. Alrighty, I'm finally back. I filled my stomach and I'm actually kind of full now. I had some char siu, tong mai di fan, and I had bread with some peanut butter on it, so I'm feeling pretty great. And yogurt. I know, pretty random combination of foods, but hey, whatever it is that gets me full and filled. So I also gave my voice a rest. I think it's been like half an hour, so I should be good to go for another half an hour and complete this video. So let's go with should we leave the hardest for last? Probably. So yours the hardest. Yuri is probably the next easiest voice to do, so we're gonna do Yuri. Actually, that's not true, but whatever.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Binkus. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring, but a verse can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of light while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by this scuffling. What is that? I can't read her cursive. By this scurrying. I don't see an R in this. This scurry or scuffling. We're just gonna say scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon and what word is that? And I don't know. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. People. God, I can't. Is it? Oh, perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the nearly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian I have no clue what that word is. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that, Bingus?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be rinsing a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Oh, 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. We're gonna save Sayori for last because her voice is actually a pain to do. Sorry.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew.
Phew.
Huh? Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get a feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you think, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can see we each take care of each other in our own ways.
Whatever, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess we're supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it in
private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I think this by far was probably my favorite poem out of them all. Natsuki always makes the best poems, not even gonna lie.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think this. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks right. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh? That's funny. You wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah.
She said her poem.
She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel less insecure. I can't read! The people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, yours pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing useless. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Oh, finally, the last one, Sayori. ...
Bingus! I really love your poems! I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good! Yesterday's in this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so,
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Wah 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 wah!
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my stupid life? My own stupid life. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm gonna kid you now.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts feeling with a pencil between her hands.
Hey, Bingus, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil!
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today. Ah!
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in all. And bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring that dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling, they're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Marka taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking a bit too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep it up until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival?
I read it with the wrong voice, damn it.
Well, sort of.
Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's my concern as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's okay.
Oh,
Ah. I think I'm gonna be voiceless tomorrow. I can already feel it.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
I actually, am I dyslexic? Cause maybe it's just lack of sleep or something. Cause I am literally reading every dialogue wrong. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it out for us to see.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Please.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked this. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right.
And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ...
Natsuki remains silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Annika,
this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips to her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was good. That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do
it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse in the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps writing railing and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off so guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem up to her chest and rushes back into her seat. I'd be adding random words into the dialogue as I'm reading it. Trust me, I'm not illiterate, but I'm illiterate, if you get me.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think about it. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you were saying yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem... I keep messing up. Oh my god. Guys, I think it's because I put so much effort into the imitations and impressions of each character that I forget how to speak and read. So please forgive me. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finished and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even bigger like it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The end of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been playing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Bingus. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Bingus lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Yeah.
Natsuki!
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident on my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears. I skipped way too fast before I even finished reading. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be better the other way around for me. Well, this is how it is, though.
Well, I guess in that case, you have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for the tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. For the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori.
Oh, oops. Wrong person.
Yep. Look at you two. Always go home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay because you know how to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quiet. Is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was busy out.
No wonder.
I'm thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What will you do?
What kind of question is that? You're gonna put me on the spot here. Well, I would walk. Well, personally, I mean, why not? Screw you, Natsuki. I don't care about your happy, bubbly. I'm gonna ruin your cheerfulness, cause I'm evil. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the sound of that make my heart pound?
given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So,
And she's so beautiful and smart.
that has nothing to do with what I just said.
Ah, you admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Not being in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? Oh, finally. We have finished, guys. We have finished. Oh my god, the last time I recorded was May 22nd. It's July 5th now. But guys, my voice is done. I think if you go back to the start of this video and you listen to my voice, it sounds different. I'm not even lie with you right now. My voice is beat. I'm no, yeah, I can literally hear my voice is dying. I think I overdid this. Oh my god, my voice is actually ruined. I ruined my voice. Holy shit. Oh, I need some water. Oh, I need some water. I'm scared now. Yeah, but maybe in the next video, though, I'll have mastered it, you know? I'm working out my vocal cords. I don't know if you can work out your vocal cords. I mean, you probably can. That's how people learn to sing. But, yeah, that was really painful. I don't have much to comment on it other than the entire time. As I was playing, I was mainly focused on doing my impressions. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.